What's up guys, Valence Ring here, bringing you an overdue video, but I wanted to make sure that I covered it correctly, and I was trying to get some resolution with customer service. But at any rate, I wanted to bring out a video on Shai Hao and Samuel, and I wanted to do one on Shai Hao as soon as he came out. I got him up pretty quick to a good enough level to play around with. But it turns out there is a bug with him. But this video is going to cover not only Shai Hao but also Samuel, since he's been released, and I still haven't gotten uh, a resolution to the bug on Shai Hao. So let's really quick, I just want to show you these heroes, and then I'll actually go and play around with them in campaign to show you how they work. But this is Shai Hao. If you go into his troop skills, he's got the infirmary cap, heal, steal, cost, and troop defense passive. Which is really good, and you definitely want to level him up. He is obtained the same way that you obtain Mantis, Agent X, and Tomio. So there is a lot of competition for who gets those frags. That is from the Joy-Coin event, which, as you know, you must save up 50, or you should be saving up 50 to get 100% in the guaranteed frags. And that is how I unlocked Shai Hao. At any rate, his hero skills are the curious factor here that I mostly want to talk about. So he is technically a firefighter, and his main rage skill is that he deals 290% damage to the target and adjacent foes. Now, adjacent foes means directly next to it. So if he hits someone in the corner, he's only going to hit the person next to them, whereas if he hits someone in the middle, he will hit 3 of the enemies, and that's pretty cool. Basically considered splash damage if you're familiar with that in other games. Now, his focus strike, when the attack kills a foe, it increases rage by 30%, so he can kind of go on this tear, which is pretty cool. And this is the main skill that I think most people should be focused on, or would normally be focused on, and that is the firefighter skill. So he renders allies immune to ignite and poison for 3 rounds. So ignite and poison are both 2 devastating debuffs that end up causing you damage over time. So he protects your allies for 3 rounds. Now, here's where the bug is too, is because it says renders allies immune to ignite and poison for 3 rounds. It does not specify all allies, nor does it specify which allies. But the way it's worded, I would assume it's all allies. Unfortunately, that is not how the skill works. The skill only works on adjacent allies. So the allies directly to his left and directly to his right. All other allies are ignored from this buff, and that is not necessarily a good thing at all. And I would think that that's not how it's supposed to work, but again, I have not received confirmation of the correct method of how it works, nor has there been any change. So at the final one is Fire Drill. At the start of the battle, increases all calm type allies rage by 20%. So of course, blue is calm. If you're unaware, just click the button and it will tell you that calm style heroes, and is blue, deal 200% more damage to rash style foes. So this skill, Fire Drill, works extra well in an all blue lineup, and there are a few lineups where this is helpful. For instance, Ultimate Challenge level 240, and a couple of special operations or alliance trials battles where you might need all blue heroes. This is going to be an effective skill. Once you get them to level 6 or 6-star, excuse me, he does have the unbending skill, which unlocks, and that increases block rate by 30%. So that does mean that he will block extra damage, and that can be super beneficial because not only does it mean it could block an attack completely, but even if it doesn't block it completely, it can block a certain amount of damage. Okay? Now, let's talk about Samuel. Samuel is the newest released hero, and as you can see, I luckily got him up to +2 during some of the holiday events, getting his frags up. He was released for the first anniversary of Puzzles and Survival. His troop skills are economy-based, with protected resources, gas output, and troop hit point. So similarly to Shai Hao, who boosts troop defense, he boosts troop hit points, and one of the more recent ones that was released is Lee, who boosts troop attack. So you can see they went, and these are passive, which means just owning the hero and having them leveled up will apply these boosts to your troops. So now with Lee, Shai Hao, and Samuel, now you can boost your troop attack, defense, and hit points all combined. So let's talk about Samuel's hero skills, and I do believe some of these may eventually prove to be game changing. Maybe not extremely so, but I think that a proper use of Samuel can greatly increase your chance of success in battle. So his main rage skill is called Last Stand. It deals 200% damage to a foe and fully restores a random ally's rage. That's huge. Now, this could be a double-edged sword. One, it's random, so you don't have much control over it. And two, that what that means is that there could be a hero who already has almost full rage and he's going to fill it. It's not necessarily that he's going to fill the one that has no rage. He could fill any hero's rage, and they might even have almost full rage where only one more tile will fill them up and he could fill them instead. So still good. You're still getting a random ally to full rage instantaneously when you use his skill. So that is actually huge. Now, his enhanced active skill restores 10% rage to a random team member every round for 3 rounds. So that can be a very big benefit. And again, it is a random team member, and this is only activated once his skill is activated, and it's only 10%. But what we're seeing here with Samuel, if you notice the trend here, is he is a rage buffer. So he is going to increase the rage of your allies, your allied heroes, in battle, which can drastically affect the outcome of that battle, especially with so many rage stealers. But of course, you have to use his skill to get those benefits. And then his final one is Inspiration, which increases all allies' attack by 10% when the battle starts. This is undispellable. This is kind of a big deal, and it might not seem like it at first, but if you have a strong Samuel, putting him in is instantly giving your entire lineup 10% more attack than normal. So basically, he's upping their level by a certain amount, by 10% at the very start of battle, and it cannot be removed. That's a really big deal. Might not seem like it, but it is, especially if you have a very strong attack lineup. And then, of course, there's the combat arts, which increases crit rate by 30%, and you do have to have them at red star to do that. So, 2 new heroes, both with good troop skills, economy-based basically, and some really cool hero skills. So, I do want to show kind of how some of this goes in battle, and I wanted to find one where they had poison, where it's not too strong. But, yep, okay, so you can see here, it deals poison damage to the target for 6 rounds. So I'm going to go ahead and challenge this. I'm going to change my lineup and take out Atropo, and I'll take out Ulrich, and let's put in Samuel and Shai Hao. Now, I do want Shai, if I'm saying that correctly, in the middle of 2 other heroes that I want to prevent from taking poison damage. So let me take my strongest attacker there, which is Phoenix, and protect her, and Fox, which is my healer. Let's protect her, because if the healer doesn't die, you have a pretty good chance of surviving, obviously. So let's go in and do this battle, and Samuel doesn't matter. It's any random ally, so he can be positioned anywhere. But let's go ahead and try to see what happens. Now, really quick, again, a tip is you can always hold on a hero or an enemy, and this will show you what they do, their hit points, which is at the top there in the right, how much they start with and how much they have currently, all of their status effects, negative and positive. And then if they are a hero with skills, you can see what their skills do, and that's the description you can see up there, and the status effects. So that being said, as you can see, none of these heroes have, like Shai Hao has no status effects. Fox only has the crit res, and that's because she is a red star hero. Crit rate is because of Phoenix being a red star hero. and then the plus 5% attack every round up to 80%. So that's one of her skills, and a rage regen rate of plus 10%. And then Samuel has none, and Myers has block plus 30, again from being a 6-star hero. So those do actually show there, but let's go ahead and see what happens when we use Shai Hao's ability and when we use Samuel's ability. So I'm going to try to focus on green and blue, and hopefully I don't kill these guys too fast. But basically it's not even gonna let me, but let's see if I can just pull this off. Oh wait, there's Shai Hao. So when I use Fox, all right, the status effect is attack plus 10%. That should be from Samuel. Attack plus 10%. Okay, so the Samuel's attack plus 10% is there. And then you can see here that he has defense plus 63, this is Shai Hao, and attack plus 10%. The 63% boost to a defense is from Fox using her skill. So now let's use his skill and see what applies. So now you can see that Fox is immune to poison and ignite for another 3 rounds. Shai Hao has immune to poison and ignite, and so is Phoenix. But if you look over here, oh, see, they fixed it. Great. They didn't tell me they fixed it, but they fixed it. So now Shai Hao's skill works like it's supposed to, which is great because I'm finally doing this video. But now all allies are immune to poison and ignite, which is how it is supposed to work. That's awesome. They must have fixed it in one of the most recent updates, and I wasn't aware. At any rate, I'm going to try and get Samuel's up, and you can see here, I have 3 heroes that need their rage filled, and then Myers. What I actually want to do is go ahead and use Myers, because Samuel is going to randomly fill one of these heroes with rage. So I use his skill, and boom, Shai Hao now has full rage, and I'm going to go ahead and use his skill. Awesome. I got 2 attacks out of that. Pretty cool. And as you can see, Shai Hao's rage is already up again. He is filling rage quickly, and that is probably due to the 10% bonus from Samuel. And again, you can check that, hold down on it, and let's see. No, it doesn't say. All right, so I want to test that too, but I don't think that it tells you who has the boost applied or anything like that. So as you can see, Samuel's rage to fill isn't super fast. But of course he is buffing rage, so and he fell at +2. He's not the strongest of heroes, and of course these are the bosses, so I need to make sure I get my healer to go. And at any rate, again, we want to prevent that poison damage, and that's what Shai Hao just did. So we just removed the buffs with, or the debuffs with Fox, and then now they are immune to poison damage. So none of my heroes are going to be taking the poison damage that the bosses are trying to put on them, which is going to help them survive this battle. And that is the benefit of Shai Hao, and as you can see, the benefit of Samuel. So pretty cool stuff. I'm glad they fixed Shai Hao's skill to actually work correctly. I've been waiting on that, and maybe I just need to check my inbox. Maybe they responded and I didn't see it. At any rate, they did fix it with the new update apparently, and now all allies are immune to ignite and poison for 3 rounds once you use his skill. And of course, as you can see at the start of battle, increases all calm type allies rage by 20%. So he initially starts off with a bonus, even if he is the only blue hero you have. If you run him with Fox, she will also gain that benefit. So pretty cool heroes. I definitely like Samuel. Again, he's not necessarily the strongest, but he is designed to support your other heroes and boost their rage so that they can continuously use their skills, and that can be a game changer. So definitely let me know what you think in the comments section below. Let me know if you've used them and your experiences with it. Of course, don't forget to join my Discord server, and we can talk more there, and with a huge community of great PNS lovers. And anyways, give the video a thumbs up if it helped, subscribe for more content like this, and as always guys, thanks so much for watching.